Be honest with yourself. When someone you secretly dislike experiences a catastrophic, devastating failure, what is the very first thing you feel? Before your conscious mind forces you to look sad, before you mouth the words, "That's terrible," there is a split second, a single fleeting moment where your brain lights up with an electric, intoxicating rush of pure satisfaction. You don't want to admit it. Society tells you it's evil, but your biology begs to differ. Welcome to the darkest corner of human psychology, Schadenfreude, and it runs deeper than you could ever imagine. For decades, scientists believed that human empathy was our default setting. We are wired to feel each other's pain, right? Wrong. In a groundbreaking study, researchers placed participants into fMRI machines and showed them profiles of people who were successful, attractive, and wealthy. Then they simulated a series of painful downfalls for those successful individuals. What happened inside the participants' brains shocked the researchers. The pain centers of the brain remained completely dark. Instead, the ventral striatum lit up like a Christmas tree. That is the brain's primary reward center. It's the exact same area that fires up when you take a hit of a drug, win the lottery, or eat a cheat meal. Your brain doesn't just tolerate the suffering of others, it actively treats it as a victory. It dopes you with dopamine. But it gets darker. Neuroscientists noticed that the intensity of this chemical reward wasn't random. It was perfectly calculated based on one specific toxic human emotion. The more envy a participant felt toward a person beforehand, the greater the dopamine explosion when that person suffered. Your brain keeps a secret ledger of everyone you feel inferior to, and it craves the dividend of their destruction. But this raises a terrifying question. If our brains are wired to thrive on the downfalls of our rivals, why do we feel that exact same sick thrill when watching a total stranger face tragedy on the evening news? The answer isn't in your modern mind. It's buried in our primal past. To understand why your brain enjoys suffering, you have to realize one harsh truth about nature. Evolution does not care about morality. It only cares about survival. For 200,000 years, humans lived in small, brutal tribes. Life was a zero-sum game. Resources were strictly limited. Food, status, mates. There was only so much to go around. In this hyper-competitive environment, status was relative. If a rival tribe member was healthy, powerful, and successful, your relative status dropped. You were closer to starvation, closer to genetic extinction. But if that apex predator tripped, broke his leg, or lost his status, suddenly, without you lifting a single finger, your relative position in the hierarchy went up. Their loss was automatically your gain. Schadenfreude isn't a glitch in our psychology. It was an evolutionary survival mechanism designed to make us celebrate a shift in the balance of power. Fast forward to the 21st century. We no longer hunt in tribes. We have grocery stores, laws, and polite society. But our brains are still running that ancient tribal software. When you see a celebrity get canceled, a corrupt politician get arrested, or a wealthy influencer lose everything, your primitive brain thinks, the alpha has fallen. I am now safer. But there is a catch. If evolution programmed us to enjoy these downfalls for our own survival, why do we actively seek out simulated suffering? Why do millions of us tune in to watch public humiliations, reality TV train wrecks, and online drama where we gain absolutely nothing tangible? Because the human mind discovered a way to weaponize this glitch for its own protection. And the reality of why we do it is deeply unsettling. Psychologists call this final layer the psychological shield. Deep down, the human ego is incredibly fragile. Every single day, you are bombarded with images of people who are richer, happier, more attractive, and seemingly more perfect than you. It creates a subconscious, low-level anxiety, a constant whisper that you are failing at life. Your ego desperately needs relief. It needs an equalizer. And that's when Schadenfreude steps in. When you witness someone else's downfall, the mirror flips. For a brief, shining moment, your own insecurities vanish. You aren't the one being embarrassed. You aren't the one losing money. You aren't the one being exposed.
The secret epiphany of Schadenfreude is this: we don't actually hate the person who is suffering. We love the relief of knowing that today, it isn't us. It is the ultimate coping mechanism for a deeply insecure species. We use the tragedy of others as a mirror to reassure ourselves that our own lives are doing just fine. It is safe, simulated sadism, a dark psychological theater where the admission ticket is someone else's pain.
So, the next time you find yourself lingering a little too long on a viral scandal or secretly smiling at a rival's misfortune, don't be surprised. You aren't a monster. You are simply human. And your brain is just playing the ancient game it was designed to win. The human mind is full of these hidden dark mechanisms, vices disguised as virtues, and survival traits disguised as flaws. If you are brave enough to keep peeling back the layers of what truly drives our behavior, hit that subscribe button. Let's explore the dark architecture of the mind together. Until next time, keep watching.